Rae, and we back, and we back, and we back.
And we back.
Yeah.
And we back.
This is Jenae and Jonathan. Taste Test
What's up,
Podcast.
what's up?
I know what it is. We
Yes,
here
sir.
to talk about this music stuff. You feel me? So let's get into the first topic
As always.
with Mr. Donald Glover. We're gonna talk about this little controversy we've been seeing on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, I don't know if you. I'm pretty sure you seen it, Jenae, but apparently it's two type of conversations that I saw going on. The first one I saw is like how people was upset. They was like, "How's Donald Glover gonna talk about black issues, but he don't have a black wife?"
Mm-hmm.
Then the other, so that's the interracial controversy.
Yep.
And then the other one is about, I guess, and then Donald Glover had came out and said he was like he did want to date black, but he said not enough black women that he approached seemed to gravitate towards them because he was kind of nerdy or whatever. He wasn't the quote unquote typical black guy or whatever.
Black
So
man. Yes.
yes. So we just gonna get into this juicy craziness that the internet provided us or social media provided us this week with Mr. Donald Glover.
Yes.
After he comes off of one of the most amazing videos ever created, This Is America, but we're talking about the controversy now. So which one you want to do first today?
I want to talk about the geeky black guy for a second.
Let's get it. You go first.
I agree with him to an extent on that. From my side of things, we were taught that those kids were weird. You know what I'm saying? They were actually wanted to be white kids. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because they watched anime and ran like Naruto. Yes. You know what I'm saying? And they were the outcast. I agree with him. Black women did not want to date that guy. And I found myself in a similar situation like months back. You know this story a little bit more in depth than other people do. Mm-hmm. And I found myself dating a guy like that. And I honestly just wasn't attracted to him. So I honestly found I'm just being straight up. It's not what I like.
No love for the Negro nerds.
No. Because my boyfriend currently is a nerd. No, don't say that. Okay. But the thing about it is that black women, we were taught that just wasn't cool. Okay. You know, the way he wears hair and all that other stuff, and you know, we were taught that shit wasn't all right. You know, we had a certain look at a black man. We wanted the Omar Epps and the Michael Ealy's. You know what I'm saying? We didn't want the Tyler the Creators. We didn't want the Childish Gambinos. We didn't want the Jaden Smiths. Because that's not what our perception of black men were. Mm-hmm. You know? So I actually do agree with Donald Glover. However, I feel that a lot of black women are now coming out of the stigma of what a black man is supposed to be like, or the things that they're supposed to like, or a certain way that they're supposed to dress, in a certain way that they're supposed to act. And white women do give him a chance. And the guy that I was dating at that time, he even said a lot of black women coming to him like, "Oh, all you date is white girl." He was like, "No, I love black women." He was like, "I adore black women." He was like, "But I'm too geeky. You know, I'm too this and I'm too that for y'all." And he ultimately ended up being right. Like, also Donald Glover, but black women have definitely been coming out of the stigma of a black man with that geeky, weird feel.
That is interesting. I mean, this is my thing. I was like, there's a lot of male nerds, black male nerds, but there's also a lot of black female nerds though. Like there's always been black female nerds, and now like all of a sudden, I guess the age of social media, we're seeing, you know, nerd culture kind of sprout up more to the forefront or whatever. I guess
bro,
that's one of the main reasons.
Weird back in the day.
You said what?
Y'all called us weird back in the day.
I mean,
y'all drug us back in the day. Now all of a sudden nerd culture is popping, and it's been nerds like myself and many on down the line. Y'all called us weird and everything else. And I mean, y'all caught us all kind of stuff under the sun. Now all of a sudden, everybody nerd and everybody want to go to a cosplay, and everybody want to go to Anime St. Louis this past week. You know what I'm saying? Y'all really something else. Y'all ridiculous.
I don't know. It's interesting or whatever. I see it for both sides or whatever.
I represent all the female nerds out there. All the female black nerds. What up?
I don't know. Here's my take on this or whatever. Like, I don't know. For me personally, I consider myself, I kind of floated in and out of the nerd space or whatever, because I was the type of person, I was kind of cool with everybody or whatever. So I was like, I mean, yeah, I was like, I didn't care, to be honest. I'm the type of person, I'd be friends with just about almost anybody. So I was like, you're nerd, cool, as long as, I just felt like as long as we can relate to something, we was going to be kind of cool. Even if we wasn't friends, we'd be cordial or whatever. So I don't know. Me personally, I guess I kind of dated quasi nerdy girls, but I didn't look at them as nerdy girls. I just looked at like a black woman, you know. So for me, it's just kind of weird, because to me, I don't see like black people as a monolith. It's like so many different flavors of black people. So I don't really kind of get into like, oh, you're a black nerd, or you're the black cool person, or you're the black athlete. Like, I just like see y'all for what y'all are, or whatever. Now what y'all do, I guess that helps to define you. But at the same time, I just kind of look at it as like, there's different types of black people. So I don't know. This is just, for me, it was just funny watching it unfold on social media, just seeing, people's characters, like seeing like how people really feel. It was like, ooh, that's how you felt.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, Donald Glover, this was not the right time to be married to a white woman's video.
Yeah, so speaking of that, let's talk about the interracial discussion that happened on social media. Like, what are our feelings about that? Do we think Donald Glover
honestly, truly?
Yeah.
First of all, he has dated that he's tried to date black women.
Mm-hmm.
Black women, and we have to do better about this. Somebody probably gonna say I'm wrong for saying it, but black women, when we see a black man with a white woman, especially an educated black woman, we automatically get upset. And it's like, bro, here you date a white woman. What is it about black women that you don't like? So for Donald Glover to even say, well, hey, y'all didn't like me, she did. It's kind of like, it should kind of let black women know that it's okay for you to date, I want to say, quote unquote, out of the norm black men. You know what I'm saying? So am I surprised his wife was right? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But the color of his wife has nothing to do with what he knows and how he represents his culture, because his child is black. You know what I'm saying? And obviously Donald Glover,
his child is gonna be seen as black.
Exactly.
No matter what that child say,
no matter what it is, your child is gonna be black. And Donald Glover does a great job of doing things in the community, and with projects and different things like that. So I don't see what him having a white wife had to do with the impact of his video. If anything, he sees from both sides. You know what I'm saying? You see a white culture, and then you see your black ass culture. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, I assume, I assume that his wife is conscious about everything as well. You know what I'm saying? So not only that, it can deepen your discussion with your spouse and have an even closer connection. People don't think about it like that. You know what I'm saying? But I personally don't think his wife being white got shit to do with this music.
Yeah.
Only thing that got something to do with his music is Baby Boy, because he tried to take the son from him and put the man on child support. That's the only thing that I know about this wife. That's all I know. You know what I'm saying? She helped make a really good album. That's all I know about it. So shout out to her.
Dead. All right. I'm dead. All right,
How
so
you feel?
this is how I feel. So I used to kind of like, I don't know, like, so it's interesting because you said from a black female's perspective, it's like sometimes black women kind of get upset when they see black men
You'll be
dating
pissed.
white women, but I also
Yeah.
see it from a male perspective. It's like whenever a black woman dates a white male or whatever, like I see a lot of black men get, they draws in a, twist or whatever. They get all upset. So
Yeah.
I see it both ways from
Mm,
both genders or whatever. So I don't know. For me personally, I'm not the
yeah.
the marriage or dating police. I'm not. My only issue is
Mm,
sometimes I do see like whether it's a male or female black, they date outside the black community or whatever, and it's kind of like they have this attitude where they feel like they dated up now
mhm.
or whatever
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
whatever
Yeah.
reason, because white, especially here in America, we see white as a
We
status
like.
symbol. So
Yeah.
if you feel
Correct.
like you married into quote unquote whiteness, now somehow you're doing better than the majority of black society. Now that's my only
Right.
issue. Don't just date just because you feel like you leveling up on black people or whatever, because you have your own insecurities about being black, and then try to force that
Yeah.
on us or whatever. Like, nah, that's you. Do you, boo? Okay, we ain't doing
Right.
all that.
Exactly. No.
Okay.
Exactly. I
So
agree.
I can't tell nobody like who they fell in love with or this and that. That's none of my
Exactly.
business. Why do I even care about who you
Why do I
sleeping with?
care? Why do I
That's
care
none
who
of
you
my
sleeping
business.
with? Dog, they ain't got nothing to do with me.
Right. As
Nothing to do
long
with
as you're
me.
not out here, tap dancing and cooning, all right?
Exactly.
Then that's what
It's
it's about. Okay.
point blank, period.
All
Point
right.
blank,
So
period. He ain't out here cooning. What does it matter his wife is like? You still
yeah,
watch the video and it still had
exactly.
a
You
powerful
watched the
message in
video,
it at
didn't
the
you?
end of the day. You watched it. He got his point across. Now all of a sudden
Facts.
his wife is like, now if we gonna talk about that though, then we need to talk about the many other celebrities who also have white counterparts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Does that affect the way you look at their work? Like,
Yeah.
old dude that directed Get Out, Jordan Peele.
Yeah.
His
Everybody love
wife
that
is
movie.
white. He mixed.
Yeah.
You
And
know what I'm
then,
saying?
our favorite
But is
rapper,
it gonna
J. Cole is
change
mixed.
the way you look at Get Out? J. Cole is mixed. Logic is mixed. You know
Yeah.
what
Even though he kind of get on my
I'm saying?
nerves, though. He kind of get on my
And
nerves.
Logic mama hated black men.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
And she,
she
but she,
had a
but
baby
she,
by one.
but she
So
dated a black
let's
man
not
and had
if
children
we
with a
gonna
black
talk
man.
about Donald, yeah, but
That
you
don't
know
make
what I'm
no
saying.
sense.
Yeah. But you don't like black men. What?
Yeah.
Girl,
Bye.
another topic
Bye.
for
Get
another
out of
day.
here. Bye.
Another topic for another day. But
Exactly.
ultimately, if we're gonna come for Donald Glover and his music video of him having a white wife, then come for all entertainers and all
Yeah. And
artists
even
that also have white counterparts. But
exactly.
music that you still, but don't jump down Donald Glover, dog. Don't do Donald
Yeah.
like that.
Because if we're gonna do that, we're gonna have to, call to the
Do it
carpet
fair.
all
Call
black
everybody
people.
out.
Because
Call everybody out. Call out Sidney
people don't
Poitier.
know, like some of
Call
our
them all out.
revolutionaries or whatever, quote unquote
Yeah,
revolutionaries dated
yeah. Call
white,
them out. Call
like
them
Frederick
out.
Douglass, you know,
Yep.
like yeah, he dated a white woman in his later years after
Yep.
he did
Yep.
his first
Mm-hmm.
wife, I believe, was black though, and he had black
Mm-hmm.
children with her, but
Mm-hmm.
but
I mean,
yeah,
it's many people.
yeah,
It's many of them.
yeah, so Taste Test Podcast, our verdict is pretty clear here. We are not tripping off of neither
Don't
of these
nobody give it.
conversations because it's not helping us progress anyway. So
Exactly.
it's just a lot of people just getting their frustrations out. That's what it is to me. So
Exactly.
yeah,
I agree.
done
I
deal.
agree.
So speaking of the great entertainer that Donald Glover is, I had this question rolling around in my head this week. I wanted to know who currently is the most versatile entertainer, and then of all time, who's the most versatile entertainer. And kind of to explain like what I mean, like it doesn't mean like you're quote unquote the best artist or entertainer we've ever seen, but like the person who's kind of has been able to do several different things well, if they, if that kind of makes sense to y'all. Okay.
Yeah.
That's how we gonna kind of decipher all of this. Try to figure out who is our favorite currently and of all time. Okay. So these are just a few people that I got, and I'm pretty sure there's more that I left out, and you can bring them up, Jenae, if you think of them. But I got, for right now, Donald Glover, Jamie Foxx, Drake, Chris Brown, and Beyonce. I think I left somebody. I feel like it's somebody else I'm leaving out, but I can't think right now. But yeah, that's a good list right now, though.
I agree. I agree with every single name listed. One that I might add. Nah, she can't. Nah. I was gonna say J-Lo. J-Lo.
Nah, she ain't been doing I was like, lately, so she's not really current right now. So.
The first person that come to my mind though would be Chris Brown and Donald Glover. Okay, I mean, especially Chris. Chris not only can act, not only can he rap, not only can he dance, not only can he sing, but the man paints. He's a phenomenal basketball player. I mean, the list goes on. You know what I'm saying? He writes, he produces. You know what I'm saying? That man and Donald Glover on top of that as well. Like, I feel like those are the top two. Beyonce, cool, don't get me wrong. Beyonce can't act the way out of a paper bag. Let's be 100.
I don't know. Beyonce, I think she can act. I just think the movie she's been in hasn't been
the best.
I'm not lying.
Stop lying.
Okay. Beehive, just to let y'all know right now, Jenae is a hater. I am not the hater. I'm the objective listener here on this show. I am not a hater, Beehive. So do not attack me. Remember this moment, Beehive.
Beehive to say buzz, because the bitch can't act. I'm just saying. And here's the thing, I give Beyonce, you good. But other than that, my bad, bro, I'm just not convinced.
She pop babies out like it ain't nothing and still keep pushing.
All women do that. All women do that. All women pop out babies and get back to work and back to business. Because we live in a fucked up country that won't allow you the allotted time to care for your child. So everybody gotta get back to work after they pop out some babies.
But not everybody going back to dancing with their hair and sing all at the dang same time.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
You said it don't matter. Okay. Beehive, I know y'all listening. Just remember, okay? But yeah, for me,
Chris and Donald though were the first that came in my mind. It don't matter. But to see up, we got to do it every day. Women pop out babies every day.
Okay. We're not gonna have this debate right now.
I'm sorry. It's breezy, dog. I'm sorry.
I think it's Donald right now. I think Donald got it right now. Yeah. Because I didn't realize he could dance as well until I saw This Is America. And his show, Atlanta is killing right now too. So he is a dope writer, a dope actor, and he just got that movie. Han Solo movie? He's playing Lando in there. I want to go see that now.
Oh crap!
Whenever it come out, I want to go see that mug. And he can rap and sing. I don't know. Right now, Chris Brown, his last few albums I didn't like, so maybe that's why I'm not saying it's him right now.
I still ain't listened to Heartbreak on the full board all the way.
I still haven't. I haven't listened to a lick.
I'm still at about track 20. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm still zero. I'm on track 0. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
But albums before that, his ones before his latest one, I didn't really rock with, so that's why I still haven't checked out this one, the Heartbreak on a Full Moon.
I'm still going with Breezy. I'm sorry. Donald Glover do got some. I'm still going with Breezy, baby. I'm going with Breezy.
I'm going with Donald. So of all time, I also included Mr. Prince and Michael Jackson. I think that's cool. I can't remember her.
Of all time?
Yeah. And you can add all the current people right now too. All the current people we just listed. I feel like there's somebody else I left off this list, but it probably come to me later and I'll be like, oh dang.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I want to say Prince.
That's what I want to say. I want to say Prince. I want to say
Prince. Cause he did do a movie, Purple Rain, of course. So he acted in that. He sings. He plays multiple instruments. He writes music.
Yeah.
And he did all those well. So it's like, dang. But Michael Jackson, he did act.
I gotta give it to Prince. I agree.
He acted in The Wiz. He sings, or he sung. He danced. He wrote his some of his own music. So he just didn't play no instruments. I don't know. I'm going with Prince though.
Yeah.
I'm going with Prince.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I would have to get it to Prince. At the end of the day, Prince. Well, next.
We went through that fast, but album swap time.
Whoa.
So Jenaé's album swap she did with me was the Spring Collection by Currency or whatever. I haven't listened to Currency in a minute, so it was interesting to me finally listening to him in a while. So I was like, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. It's laid back. It's just laid back Currency or whatever. Here's the thing I have with Currency. Like his voice sometimes can, be annoying, but other times it's not. I don't know what it is. Like I really have to be in the mood sometimes to listen to Currency. So I like the album. It was a short album too. I think it's about 12 tracks on here. So I like that. Kept it nice and short. It was nice because I listened to all of it finally today while I was driving around or whatever. So I was like, it was nice. The beats was nice. Just like I said, there was certain points in the album where I feel like I was like, okay, this dude, he need to do something with his voice or like switch up his flows a little bit more. That was the only thing. I was like, this sometimes it's like I'll get sleepy listening to it.
Yeah, his talking is very honest.
Yeah. It's like real monotone for me. It's like, I'm sleepy.
Yeah, his talking get real. Yeah, his talking get real monotonous.
But yeah. So why did you give me this one?
Because I'm not the hugest Currency fan. Like I like Currency, but his flow to me is boring. He paints a picture in his head. I just wanted to see if maybe somebody else was seeing what I was hearing. Okay. Like I said, I like Currency.
Okay.
But I'm like, this too much. Like I felt myself clicking through some of it just because I couldn't take his voice. Okay, maybe I like the next song. Okay, maybe I like the next song.
No, not this one.
Maybe the next song.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Beats are catchy, but his voice and his flow sometimes just gets so bland.
Right.
Like he'll let the beat take over his flow, and I'm enjoying the beat more than I'm enjoying what you're saying.
Yeah, you're right.
Now I'm zoned out. I didn't realize. Yeah, I'm zoned out. I'm just listening to I'm riding it for the beat.
Yeah, which is kind of a good thing because if it wasn't for them beats, I would not be listening.
I wouldn't be listening.
But that's half.
It can't get a whole song.
Yeah, that's half of the thing. With artists, you gotta find the right beat for you or whatever that work for you. So he does do that well. Yeah. So I can't knock him for that. It's just, man. And I believe I heard he had a condition, and that's kind of why he talks the way he talks. But either way, for me personally, it's just hard for me to like listen to Currency on a regular basis. Like I said, I have to be in the mood to listen to him.
I agree.
I have this music playing in the background while I'm doing something else.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah.
I have to be in grind mode or something to listen to Currency. I can't just, I'm flying some Currency. Like,
you're right.
Currency ain't one of the niggas you just ride down the street listening to. All right, as far as your album slot with me, y'all, I was giving Eric Bellinger. How do you pronounce his last name?
Bellinger. Eric Bellinger.
I thought so. Easy call. I was looking forward to hearing this album anyways, so I'm happy you gave it to me and gave me the excuse. At first listen, I did not like it. I was like, Eric, come on now.
Interesting.
Then I listened to it again and I was like, okay. So then I listened to it one more time and I kind of fell in love with it. He got some hits on there. He got a couple radio bangers on there, but it's nothing I wouldn't expect from Eric. I'm an Eric Bellinger fan anyway.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that you heard him before.
Eric for president. Yeah. I've always listened with Eric Bellinger. So it wasn't. So when you pointed the album out to me, I was like, okay, I want to check this out anyway. So it just gave me more of a chance, more ammunition just to check it out. So it was cool. I like it. I think I'm gonna keep listening to it. I found when you find your songs, so you really don't have to listen to the whole album no more.
Yeah,
that's what I did.
I found a right into a playlist.
Yeah, it went just straight to exactly. It just went straight to a playlist. I ain't got to listen to the whole album no more. I found my 5 songs that I like, and I'm gonna keep going.
What were your favorite songs?
Oh, what was this song? Oh, what's the name of it? It's the second track.
It's called Not a Love Song. That's the second track.
Not a Love Song.
Okay.
Woo! That's my favorite song on there. I would have to admit that damn song.
Wow, okay. Interesting.
Listen, we leave after we leave the club, we fucking song. Like that's what Eric.
Whoa.
I really like that song.
Whoa.
That's what he say on the chorus.
I know this.
I mean, it's a good song. I'm just not saying that part in particular.
Right.
It's a song he have a Wale, Goat.
Oh yes. Wale. Speaking of Wale, he dropped a nice little EP. We're gonna talk about later. Okay?
I'm trying to think of what else on there. Those are like my 2 favorite. Those are like my 2. She. Woo! Okay, she was a good track.
Did you like that song Role Play?
Yes.
That was my joint. That's my joint.
Really? Role Play. Like, okay, Eric, I see, okay. I probably said those are my favorites.
What about that song Ain't Your Ex?
It was cool.
That's been my joint for the last few weeks.
My song has been Not a Love Song.
That's my joint.
Not a Love Song.
That's my favorite song.
Not a Love Song. Not a Love Song has been having my heart. Okay. I've been playing that song on repeat.
Yeah. So overall, I guess you thought the album was cool.
I thought it was cool. It's a nice little summer album. Like you should definitely add a couple of the songs onto your summer playlist. You know, if you just riding by yourself, you riding with Bay, you riding with the kids, whatever you do, that is a nice little something to put on for the summer. He dropped it in just enough time too, to the point where it would get some shine.
Yeah.
Like drop your shit before Kanye, Kid Cudi, and everybody else.
Yes.
And Drake, because they taking over the summer. Yeah, you get yourself out the way. Stay out their way. He did a good job. He did. Whoever his PR was did a great job in making sure he dropped his album at the right time. Because what will kill a lot of artists is dropping your shit at the wrong time.
Exactly. Yeah.
When other popular artists and stuff out, like why would you drop your album the same month as Drake, Kanye, Kid Cudi, and Beyonce?
Well, sometimes you don't know certain artists is dropping. Like last year, I think Kendrick Lamar dropped his album a week after Joey Badass dropped his, and Kendrick announced he was dropping his album like 2 weeks, I think 2 or 1 week before he actually dropped his. So it was just like, dang. I was like,
Joey was like, shit, I should have waited.
I was like, dang, Joey, he ain't gonna get no type of shine.
Joey ain't getting no shine. Joey ain't getting no. And to be 100, I forgot all about Joey when K-Dot came out. I'm not gonna lie.
Except for
I
me, I was
forgot.
still bumping
So,
Joey. I was bumping
I
Joey
apologize,
and
Joey.
K Dot at the same time. So, but I
I
was
was
like,
not.
yeah,
I
I
felt
know
bad.
nobody else is listening to Joey, but
I felt bad.
oh well.
I felt bad. But yeah, Eric did a great job with dropping his album right
Yeah.
now, because we gonna focus on it until Ye and them come out.
Yeah. So y'all want to listen? The album's called Easy Call by Eric Bellinger. All right. So we on to the next segment. One gotta go. Y'all know this is our bread and butter. And Jenae picked this week both the hip hop and the R&B categories. And I gotta tell you, these are
some hard ones, ain't they?
Yes.
I thought hard about these. I thought so hard. I said I'm gonna fuck him up this week.
Yes, I've been thinking
I fucked myself up. I didn't know what I was choosing.
Yes, you did. I was like, Jenae, do you understand what you're doing here?
But you was vibing all week.
I was. It kind of took me back, especially for the hip hop one. I was like, dang. I
thought long and hard about the hip hop one.
I still don't know what I'm about to pick for the hip hop section.
I don't either. So we gonna see.
Though. I already know.
All right. Well, let them know the R&B. Let them know the R&B section.
Yeah. So we got King by T.I., The Red Light District by another Southern artist, Ludacris, another Southern artist, Carter 2 by none other Lil Wayne, and then Kingdom Come by Jay-Z. And the funny thing is, none of these are their best albums to me.
None of them are their best albums. None of them are their best albums.
But they're still good to listen to. Like, I was like, dang.
Instead of doing Carter 2, at first I was gonna do Carter 3. And instead of doing Kingdom Come, I was gonna do the Blueprint.
No, that would have made it too easy.
I know. And then at first I was gonna do Ludacris. I was gonna do Chicken and Beer instead of Red Light District.
Yes. And then,
I was gonna do Chicken and Beer, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna do Red Light District.
Yeah.
So, JR.
Dang, I gotta go first.
Which one got to go? Gotta skedaddle. I already know which one of mine is going.
Dang. Okay, so I'm gonna go by process of elimination as I usually do. So I'm gonna start off. So the Carter 2 is untouchable to me. Not touching the Carter 2. That album still sounds good in 2018. So no, not being touched. I can barely skip on that album. Like maybe there's one or two songs I just may not be in the mood for it that particular day, but that album is a solid listen all the way through. So that's not going nowhere. Surprisingly, at first when I looked at this, I was like, I think the Red Light District is gonna have to go. But I listened to it and I was like, what was I thinking? Man, I forgot how good Ludacris actually was, bro. I forgot. So the Red Light District for me, I was like, dang it, Jenae. So I can't get rid of the Red Light District. Yeah, I mean, especially how the album start off. It start off with a bang.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He started off the gate.
Then he goes into number one spot. Get back. Put your money.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And then, it kind of mellows out kind of in the middle of the album a little bit.
Yeah, it does.
But then it starts picking back up, though. It picks up a little bit.
When Pippin' All Over the World came on, it picked up.
Yeah. But it was still some other little songs in there that I still mess with or whatever. But he was spitting on this album. Like, people forget Ludacris can actually spit. Like,
yeah.
And the videos for some of the, I remember the number one spot video. That's one of my favorite videos.
Yes.
Of all time.
Yeah.
I love that video. But so we got Carter 2 and Red Light District stand. So then it comes down to King and Kingdom Come.
Woo!
Boy, I was like, dang it. Because I love both of these artists. I love Jay-Z and I love T.I. So especially old T.I. I love old T.I. And around this time, King, this is where T.I. was like really big and he was popping because he had that movie ATL out and he drops this album around the same time. So I was like, I was pretty confident going in. I was like, I think I'm gonna keep King. So I'm listening or whatever. It start off with a bang or whatever. You got King back, front back featuring UGK. What you know, which is probably the best song on the album. I'm talking to you. I'm like that. Then Live in the Sky featuring Jack. Oh man.
Yes, man.
Woo,
I forgot all about that. I forgot about that song. That's all. I was like,
oh man. Because his homeboy Falan, I think he died or whatever, so he dedicated that song to him. Then he got the song "Ride with Me" after that. Then "Why You Wanna," one of my favorite T.I. songs. And then "Get It," which is cool. It wasn't my favorite. Then he goes Top Back. So that's 9 songs right there. Like I'm steady like bumping. But then after that, the album drops off to me, and it never recovers.
And it never recovers.
From track 10 to 17, the album never really recovered to me. I was like, I was sitting there, I was like, dang. Yeah, so I was like, dang it. When I listened to that whole album through again, I was like, yeah, this is gonna be a tough decision. So then I listened to what's this? Kingdom Come by Jay-Z. And I'm like, I was like, this was not even, I remember, because I was like, I know this album wasn't that good. It could have been that good. And then I listened to it instead of the prelude. Jay-Z usually got normally good intros. That was a cool intro. Oh my God, it was a so. Kingdom Come, it was cool. Then that song, Show Me What You Got. I was bumping that. Lost Ones, I messed with that. Do You Want to Ride is cool. 30 something, I really messed with that song. I Made It. It was cool. Anything with Usher and Pharrell, that was cool to me. Then the song Hollywood featuring Beyonce was dope to me.
Hey, that's what
I like this song Hollywood. Yeah, Trouble was okay. Dig a Hole, I like that. Minority Report, I forgot about this song with Neo. I like Neo, so I was like, yeah, I like.
Right.
Then Beach Chair, only 14 songs on this album. So I like the fact that the album was short and to the point. It was like either to me it had like okay songs or to good to very good songs on the album. It wasn't really like it didn't have huge dips to me. So I think King gotta go. I'm sorry. King
really?
It's gotta go. Because the album, like I said, after track 10, and it's, I believe, a 17-track album. Yes, 17 tracks. And after track 10, it dips off. So that means only, 9 out of 17 songs I mess with. So I was like,
it's going to be a little bit different outcome than yours.
Say what?
I said mine's going to be a little bit of a different outcome than yours.
Okay. Go ahead. Give me yours.
So I was just kind of like, what can I do? What was hot? Like, what's going to bring back up nostalgic memories? So I just happened to been listening to the Chris song, and I was like, so I went through, and at first I was going to do all Southern artists. I was going to do David Banner's,
oh, that would have been dope.
Mississippi album.
Yes.
But first, and I was like, y'all ain't ready for that. Y'all ain't ready for that. So that's how I came up with the category. For me, one that wasn't going was the Red Light District. My dad used to bump the album all the time.
Yeah.
So I already knew that wasn't going nowhere. So, of course, I'm looking at King, The Carter 2, and Kingdom Come, kind of funny. And I got bored. So I was like,
You got bored listening to Kingdom Come?
No, King by T.I. Oh. I got bored. But I also got bored listening to, and I'm not the biggest fan of Lil Wayne. So Carter 2 to me.
Hold on. What?
You knew this.
No, I did not.
I'm not the hugest Lil Wayne fan.
What?
Yeah.
Even old Wayne? Like the the Carter 1 to Carter 3 Wayne, even that
I like Carter 3 Wayne more than anybody. I like Carter 3 Wayne. That's my favorite Wayne album is the Carter 3. Carter 2 to me, Fireman was my jam, and that was about it.
That's it? You are nuts.
And so I stepped back and I said, maybe I didn't enjoy this album as a kid. Maybe I'll enjoy it as an adult. Right? Wrong.
It
was
on
cool.
My mind. Fireman.
It was cool.
Best rapper alive. Oh,
it was
no.
Cool.
Oh, come on. Hit 'em up. Carter 2. Hustler Music. Receipt. Shooter. Oh my. Jenae.
I said I'm not the hugest Lil Wayne fan, though. I'm not the hugest Wayne fan. So then I'm like, okay,
what I think.
Let me put on Kingdom Come. So I'm like, I don't know who to choose. Because all three of y'all, to me, this is just not, I guess because I know it's not their best album. So I'm just kind of like, let's just do process of elimination of what I didn't mess with the most. So what it came down to me not messing with the most was the Carter 2.
That's wild. I can't believe you even fixed your mouth to say that, Jenae.
So with that being said, for me personally, like I said, I'm not a huge Lil Wayne fan, y'all. If I would have chosen Carter 3, then Kingdom Come would have had to go. No, if I chose a Carter 3, King by T.I. would have had to go.
That's wild, Jenae.
But honestly, I did not really. I don't know what it is. I just couldn't. I really tried. I really tried.
This is a very sad day for me.
I really. You knew this. You knew I wouldn't use it.
I didn't know that it was at this level, Jenae.
Yes, it is. I'm just not a huge. I mean, you know how some people just don't like J. Cole. I just don't like Lil Wayne like that.
But
I never really have.
But early Wayne, no, we're not talking about the current.
Early Wayne. I'm talking about early. Only time I really started messing with Lil Wayne and then it quickly dropped off was after the Carter 3.
That is wild. Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry. It just wasn't my. Lil Wayne was just not one of my favorites. I apologize to all the Wayne fans out there. Weezy and Baby Nest is for phenomenal. Well, to me, it's for fuck Lil Wayne. I really don't care. I'm sorry.
Wow. Okay.
I'm sorry. I know I just disappointed you. I apologize.
Let's move on to the next category, which is the R&B category. I just don't know what to think right now. Maybe you can win me back over with the R&B category. So we got In the Comfort Of by Sango. Then we got Fraudian by my boy Daniel Caesar. Then Channel Orange by my other boy Frank Ocean. And then we rounded off with Black Swan by St. Louis' own Smino.
Smino.
So, you go first, Jenae. You go first this time.
Dang, you gonna make me go?
Yes. Especially after what you just did.
Man, Fraudian is not being touched.
Obviously, yes. Man. Anything else not being touched?
Period.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Caesar was not being fucked with. That was number one.
Mm-hmm.
So it came down to the other three.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know. I got stuck.
You got stuck on the last.
In the Comfort Of.
Uh-huh.
But I just couldn't get rid of it. I'll rest my case.
You couldn't get through it?
It wasn't that I couldn't get through it. I enjoyed Black Swan and In the Comfort Of more than I did Channel Orange. Not saying that I did not enjoy Channel Orange.
Jenae, you are nuts.
I'm sorry, sweetheart.
Jenae, you're 2 for 2 today on the nuts meter. I'm sorry.
Channel Orange got the role. I mean,
No.
I'm sorry.
Jenae, and I'm about to make you mad, but Black Swan gotta go. Black Swan has to go. I'm sorry.
Black Swan, really?
Yes, and I'm from St. Louis.
What?
This is the objective truth right
Black
here.
Swan?
Yes, I said it. Black Swan is going out of here. Benito. Yes.
Maybe an F for Benito.
Jenae, I'm sorry. It's not touching Channel Orange. And before I actually listened to all these albums again, except for Fraudian, because I already knew that wasn't going nowhere. But I thought at first, I was like, I think In the Comfort Of gotta go. But then I listened to it, and I was like, this album really?
Yeah.
I didn't skip a song on the album, and it's fairly. Like, I think how many tracks is on this dang album? Let me find out. Let me find out. Sango. Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. Give me 1 second to figure out how many tracks on this album. It is actually 17 tracks on here. And usually with an album with anything over about 14 tracks, I'm tuning out. But I did not on the Sango's album, In the Comfort Of. It's a smooth ride. The production is top notch. So, yeah, the singing was cool. You know, he had some nice features. Yeah. He even had Smino on this for that song Chlorine. That's about. So, yeah, this album, I was like, I can't touch it. That's my jam. I'm sorry, I can't touch it. So, you know, Channel Orange, of course, ain't being touched. It's one of my favorite albums of all time. Just how I feel. My boy did not miss on that album. And you know it, Jenae. He did not miss. So Black Swan gotta go. Because actually, to be honest, there's some songs on Black Swan I just skip off rip. And I'm gonna let you know right now. Hold on. Let me get these songs on. I skip songs on this album. This album starts off cool. Wild Hours, Roses, dope introduction, Morocco. I mess with it sometimes I don't. You know, it's a half-y skip for me. Glass Flows, I really rock with that because that girl Raven Lene is on there. She's a dope singer. Flea Flicker is cool. Spit Shine is cool. Netflix and Duce definitely a bop. Anita a bop. Lobby Call, I like that. Edgar Allan Pulled Up. It's Summer Tommy with me. Most of the time I skip it though. Father, Son, Holy Smoke, I skip it sometimes. B-Roll, I definitely skip. Black Old Scars, sometime as well. Black Swan, the title track of the album, I mess with that, of course. Long Run, mess with that. Intermission, Sick Pillows, for the most part, I rock with it. Ricky Millions, rock with it for the most part. And Amphetamines, my favorite song on the album. It's cool. So it's about like at least like 4 to 5 songs I halfway, don't rock with on this album. So that's 4 out of 18 songs on here that I skip most of the time. And with that Sango project, like I said, I didn't skip. I don't skip songs on the album. Same with Channel Orange and same with Fraudian. So Black Swan gotta go just because I skip songs on Black Swan periodically. It's just not a better complete body of work.
Dog, you can say what you want.
I'm sorry, Jenae. And you know it's not a better complete body of work. You know it. I'm looking.
Orange is still gone.
Can't see you, but I see you. I know with that little half grin. You know in your heart of hearts.
Channel Orange is still gone. Either way you
Jenae,
cook
you
it.
are nuts. Blasphemous today. I don't know what got into you. First you saying Carter 2 gotta go. Now you saying Channel Orange gotta go. What is wrong? There's something in the air. I know it's springtime, pollen's out. I don't know.
Gotta go, bro. It gotta go.
Jenae, you know.
Channel Orange got to go. I mean, I like I said, I don't. I'm sorry, sweetheart.
No, you're not.
I'm sorry. Channel Orange had to go. Channel Orange had to go.
Okay.
Channel Orange had to go. I'm sorry. I mean, I skipped the most on Channel Orange, believe it or not.
That is wild, crazy, Jenae.
I skipped the most on Channel Orange.
You be listening to.
And I was like, yeah.
You be looking.
And if I didn't
listen to Yellow Orange, that's what you be. I mean, Channel Yellow or whatever.
If I didn't skip,
listen to?
I just tolerated the song.
Whatever. Anyway, I think it's time to move on because somebody's delirious over here, and it's not me. It's Jenae. So we gotta move on to our final thoughts. I don't know which one we should start. I guess let's just start in order. I guess. So we're gonna do a little quick recap on the Met Gala or whatever. It's like a fashion show type of thing that a lot of famous people, especially artists, show up to. I still don't, other than people dressing up and stuff, I still don't know what actually goes on at the Met Gala. Like, somebody inform me on what goes on at the Met Gala. I still don't know. I'm like, Cat Williams, don't worry, I'll wait. Like,
I'm dead. I agree with Bow Wow. It's just a fancy ass Halloween party.
That's what it feels like. Cause like this year's theme, I think
fancy
it's
like
ass Catholicism, Catholic wardrobe or whatever. That was the theme or whatever. Because Rihanna had a little Pope suit on. I'm like, I mean, I was like, dang, she looks sexy in that. But
you see Chadwick Boseman come in. Chadwick Boseman came in clean. Woof.
He did look clean. I said, dang, Black Panther.
Chadwick, he lets y'all know that Black Panther money long.
Yeah,
it's long. That Jackie Robinson money is long. That James Brown money is long. Like that Third Good Marshall money is long. He can't let y'all know.
He let me know.
He was my favorite dress. Rihanna is always number one. Dress and press. I will. Chadwick look amazing.
Rihanna, then Chadwick. I also rock with
amazing.
SZA, she was looking nice. She always looked nice.
SZA had a nice one.
SZA had a nice little boo right there.
SZA had a nice one.
Of course, she looked nice.
Oh my goodness. There you go. However, I do want to talk, even though this is totally off topic, I do want to talk about the makeup artists that did their makeup for the Met Gala. Some of y'all was not looking okay with the flash, and y'all make too much money not to have really good makeup artists. So in the future, please.
We got to invest. Not everybody knows, but Jenae, she's into makeup and stuff. So she's very please. Very critical people. So who you gonna set anybody out who didn't have the good makeup on, Jenae?
Y'all make too much money.
What are you talking about,
Letitia Wright.
Oh dang.
Letitia Wright. Shuri from Black Panther. Damn mess with that flash on. A mess.
I guess you couldn't figure out the right mix or whatever.
You got some money. Invest it. I mean, that's just the first thing I looked at. I don't give a damn.
You kind of just got on, so give her some time.
I give her some time because Rihanna makeup, when Rihanna first came out, Rihanna makeup was a hot mess too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm understanding. You know, but to be with them heavy hitters and stuff, I'm gonna give her some time. It was a couple other people too that I can call out, but I just don't happen to remember right now. But it was.
You know who else was looking kind of basic?
Who?
Kim Kardashian.
Very basic. Very basic. I was actually a little disappointed.
I was like expecting her to go all out, but I was like,
I was a little disappointed. I was a little bit disappointed.
I ain't even into fashion like that, and I was like,
I was a little disappointed.
Go back to your wardrobe, pick something else out.
Yeah, I was disappointed in Kim K's outfit. I was definitely disappointed in Kim K's outfit today. That day, I was just like, this is kind of just basic. I agree. But of course, Rihanna always.
And she was like, I'm Kim.
Right.
Whatever.
Right. Who else looked? I'm trying to think of who else had a popping outfit. Oh, nobody talked about her. Blake Lively. If y'all know who Blake Lively is, she is whatchamacallit's wife. Ryan Reynolds plays Deadpool.
Yeah, I know who he is.
Yeah, his wife. She looked amazing. Yeah, she looked amazing. Yara Shahidi looked so adorable. I could never like let her be grown. Yara Shahidi looked beautiful. Zendaya looked beautiful. I felt like Travis Scott and Kylie were very basic. Not as expressive as I usually am. With the Kardashian Jenner clan in general, I wasn't impressed with their ensemble this year for the Met Gala. Anyway, but usually my eyes always go to Beyonce and Rihanna first anyway, with Met Gala stuff. So, it didn't make a difference to me, especially because Beyonce wasn't there. So, Solange looked amazing. Solange.
Yeah, she did too.
Solange looked amazing.
Also, I want to give a shout out to 2 Chainz. He proposed to his girlfriend.
After 20 years.
Yeah. Shout out to 2 Chainz. He finally did it. So, yeah.
I just want to know what took so long, Chainz. What?
Yeah, man. He was, he was back then, he was flipping bricks and stuff. He wasn't ready. I don't know. I'm just talking.
Yeah, stop talking.
That is a little minute.
I really want, yeah, I want to, because I already thought they were married.
I did too.
That's the messed up part. I thought they were married already.
I did too.
And then you're just gonna do it at the Met Gala. Hey, look.
But I don't know. I guess that was probably one of the better times to do it, because y'all both looking good. Everybody else is looking good. Y'all feeling good. Why not pop it?
Fuck around and just get proposed.
Yeah, it's been 20 years. You might as well do it big or go home. You feel me? So,
I mean, yeah, it's been 20 years.
Yeah.
Jesus. 20? Ain't no way.
She said, ain't no way.
Ain't no way. Yeah, you need to decide 20 years to marry me. Unless the title don't mean nothing to her. You know what I'm saying? To some people, all means, it probably didn't really mean nothing to them, But
maybe it didn't. Maybe this is the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We don't know the background. We don't know why it took them so long to get married. 2 Chainz could have been out here doing whatever with whoever, and we just don't know it. So, or her, So, it is what it is. Congratulations to them, though. Congratulations. I can't now. That's a wedding I would love to go to. I would love to be invited to 2 Chainz wedding.
I would. That would be an interesting wedding. Very interesting. But still,
that would be an epic Gala. Y'all thought Gucci and Keisha's was something. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I would love to see this wedding.
Yeah. But sticking with the Met Gala,
that's what we need to do a special.
Cardi and Nicki, they were seen, talking with each other.
Oh yeah.
Or whatever. So what did you draw from that today? What did you think about that?
Nicki just be talking. I think. Well, I shouldn't say that. I take that back.
Did you see Cardi B's face in one of the?
Because the thing about it is, right around the time, what was this, like a couple weeks ago, when Chun-Li, and Barbie Teens came out, and you was talking about how you was mad at Quavo, but then you was at Coachella with Quavo. So it's like,
which one?
I know you're not lying. I know it's water all under the bridge now, but which one is it? Yeah. You can't come on here and do an interview like that, basically setting them out about everything, and then 4 or 5 weeks later, hey cousin, buddy, you know what I'm saying? It's not right. But we also don't live in that limelight, so they could have been faking for the cameras. So, by all means, do you, boo. Hey, y'all cool, y'all not.
Yeah. I mean, when I first seen it, I was like, oh, that's cool. They finally talking, I guess. But then I looked at some other pictures.
Y'all cool, y'all not. But they don't mean nothing to me.
And I looked at some other pictures in Cardi's face. Like, she looked like she had a little space looking like, okay, all right. Like, whenever these cameras stop rolling, I'm going to my separate corner. You going to yours. Like, let's get this photo op done. You feel me?
Right.
So
right.
Yeah, that's all I had on the Met Gala. So still don't know what go on. I don't know.
Yeah, she looked beautiful too. Cardi B looked beautiful, but she looked pregnant as hell. Like she was in pain.
She didn't look. Yeah.
She looked like she was in thing, honey.
Yeah, she's
It's her
doing all
thing,
that
but
twerking and stuff. She's probably tired.
right. But she looked beautiful though. She looked beautiful while she was twerking. Looked beautiful.
So since we were kind of about earlier talking about Donald Glover, and kind of last episode we touched on his latest video, "This Is America." I wanted to ask, do we think artists are now going to trend into doing like better albums finally, or we just gonna go back to the same old thing, a bunch of Negroes standing around in videos, a bunch of females, naked females just walking around and whatever, just being eye candy for videos? Like, are we gonna go? Is that gonna just revert back? Are we actually gonna see artists put some effort into their videos going forward?
I really hope they put some effort into their videos, because I do enjoy watching music videos if the video was worth it. A lot of times the videos just aren't worth it anymore.
Yeah.
It's not like how it was back in the day when you used to rush home to go watch 106 in Park, or you used to watch ET after dark so you could watch Nelly slide the credit card up and down the booty crack. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same like how it was back then. I'm just saying, though, that's when music was like
100 times.
Yes. 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 For real though. You know what I'm saying?
She
like,
probably know all the girls' names and all the dudes who was in the video. You know you do.
But yeah. If the videos become better, I'm all down for videos. Yeah. But if the videos are gonna remain trash, then keep your trash ass videos and I'll listen to the song.
Yeah, I'm the same way. So, well. So, Mr. Wale, he dropped a new EP.
Hopefully they do bring back. Hopefully, because music videos
trash. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Wale, he did drop a new EP. So, what did you think about it? I think it was only 4 songs he put on it. So
yeah,
it was a nice little taste.
It was cool. I liked it. Nothing. Like I said, dropped it for the summer. I'm ready. I don't know if he'll be dropping another project because y'all slept on his project last summer.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering. I was like, does this mean he's coming with a new album, or what does this mean?
Right. So. Yeah, that's how I'm looking at him as well. If he is, I'm looking forward to it. If not, I'm still vibing from last summer too. So. Like, y'all, what was that song? Fine Girls? Oh, my goodness. That is still one of my favorite jams. So.
Yeah. So,
I'm still vibing.
Yeah, the EP, I like 3 out of the 4 songs, so that was good. And the EP was called Self Promotion. So if y'all want to check that out, go ahead. Talking about some projects, we finally got a chance, I think both of us, to listen to Shrimp Life 3 by Rae Sremmurd. So yeah, I was kind of anticipating this album, but I must admit, I must admit, I did not really.
Yeah, finally got a chance to listen to it.
Yeah. I didn't
finally got a chance to listen to it.
Now, amazingly, I thought I was gonna rock with Sway Lee's part of the album more, but I actually rock with Slim Jimmy's. Like, I rock with his way more than I did anything else on the project. Like, Slim Jimmy did his thing. He had nothing but hype tracks, and I was like, yes, give me more of this. Man. Jenae.
I'm back. My bad.
Oh, okay. I was like, where's
it was trash.
Dang.
Trash. I was so hurt. Trash.
Dang.
Trash. Wow. Trash.
Okay.
My feelings are so hurt because I have been waiting.
Yes.
I have been waiting. I didn't want a culture too. I wanted a Rae Sremmurd album.
Rae Sremmurd.
And I was there's a couple of songs on there I mess with.
Yeah.
A couple. Like out of all 40 or 30, 20, what is it, 27? I think it's 27 tracks long.
Yeah, it's 27. Yeah.
Probably out of 27, I liked about 5.
Hey.
Well, 5. Like I said, and I barely even like Guatemala. I barely like Power Glide.
I like that.
Like, I was so hurt. Like, I could have cried. I was so hurt.
I like that song, Teed Up. That was I like that.
I like that one. Teed Up was the nice one. Yeah. Guatemala, I'm going to just start singing it because everybody else is singing it. But at the end of the day, the first thing I noticed was that they tried to do the Outcast thing. Do you know Speaker Box, The Love Below?
Yeah.
So I noticed that from the very beginning. I said, okay, they're taking, that Outcast approach and kind of putting it towards this album. But production was horrible. In my honest opinion, beat selection could have been a lot better. Sway Lee to me was weak. Slim Jim Sway Lee disappointed me.
Yes.
Disappointed me.
Because normally he's my favorite.
He's a hot one. Yes. Yes. I was so disappointed. Like, listen to the whole album. I was so disappointed in Sway Lee.
Yeah.
My man, like, Slim Jim did good. He showed out. Slim Jimmy did great. But I'm sorry, Shrimp. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm going to be good. So, but it was just.
Yeah. Yeah, like you.
It was.
Yeah. It was dumpster juice.
Did somebody different produce this?
I don't remember.
I'm going to look up who produced it.
Hold on. Like you, I was disappointed. I only really mess with dang, it don't say it here. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. But whoever produced it,
if somebody said
yeah,
you fucking crack.
Yeah, I was disappointed. So yeah. Oh well. So it's time to move on. Artist of the week. Artist of the week. I'm trying to think. Who should we call the artist of the week?
I would just give mine to Rihanna just because her lingerie line dropped.
Just for the lingerie.
Just for the lingerie. She's also working on her next album. Should be an all reggae album as well.
Oh yeah, so, I heard about that. Yeah.
Yes, I love everything Rihanna. As y'all know, Rihanna is I'm Navy all the way. So even just for the hell of it, I'm giving my artist of the week to Rihanna. Shout out to Rihanna for not only being an artist but an amazing businesswoman. Not only did she get her hands into the makeup world, but now you in the lingerie game. You giving us thick, hip, big boobed women hope out here, Rihanna. And I thank you because not only do you have a foundation to match my shade, but you also have a bra that matches my boobs. So Rihanna gets all my coin, all of it, without a shadow of a doubt. So my artist of the week is 1, 2, 3. Oh, we gotta do an artist of the month for April.
I thought we did. Oh, we sure didn't.
We haven't did the artist of the month for April.
Nah, that's easy. J. Cole.
Cole World. That was simple.
What you thought? Anyway.
That was simple coming from Cole fans. Cole.
Anyway, so let's do sleeper albums / songs. I'll go first. My sleeper, let me do a sleeper song. We already talked about it already, kind of. That song, Ain't Your Ex by Eric Bellinger off his latest project.
Yeah.
Ain't Your Ex. That's my sleeper song, sleeper album.
How's it a sleeper song? The album just came out.
I didn't hear too many people talking about it. That's why. So I'm gonna talk about it.
I'm about to say, dang. So how you gonna give it to us? The album just came out. All right, I let you have that.
Yeah, and for a sleeper album, I know a lot of people haven't been talking about this. It's called Flamingo and Koval, and it's by this artist named Bobby Fino, aka the former Texas running back, Arian Foster. But he goes by Bobby Fino as an artist now. Dude is pretty dope. He's a rapper. or whatever. I like this. I'm gonna actually probably give this to you for next week, Jenae, as my album swap. Let you check this out.
Well, if you give that to me from your album swap, I have to give you Victor Oladipo's. He, of course, NBA player. I got to give you his EP then.
What? He raps?
Yes, he sings.
What?
Actually, I'll give you. That'll be the album swap.
Okay, let's do it.
And it goes pretty hard. It goes pretty hard.
I'm interested then. Okay.
It goes.
So yeah, those are my two sleepers. I had Flamingo and Coville for the album by Bobby Fino, and then sleeper song Ain't Your Ex by Eric Bellinger. Jenae, what's yours?
Okay. My sleeper song is I Know. Actually, the whole sleeper song and sleeper album is all going to be the same. I Know by Jay-Z off of the American Gangster album.
Okay, yeah.
Favorite project by Jay-Z.
Period. Your favorite project by Jay-Z?
Yeah, American Gangster.
Okay.
I love American Gangster. But my favorite song, which is also one of my favorite songs of all time, I Know. By Jay-Z. Y'all slept. So that would be mine. If you need to go down memory lane, go listen to American Gangster one more time.
Cool. Well, that's it, y'all. Come to the end of the show. We did the dang thing again for our 6th episode of the Taste Test Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. It's been real. Next week, actually, we are planning to have another guest on.
Yeah.
It's a gospel singer.
Yes, sir.
We're going to be releasing more information on our social media and stuff, so we'll let you know his name and all that.
Yeah.
Like we said, we want to get some more guests on here and kind of let people know about local artists, local talent and stuff that's doing stuff. Here in St. Louis, all the way to Kansas City and stuff, we really want to let y'all know what's going on.
Yes, we love it. So shout out to Tono that was on the show last week.
Let's not forget
shout out to Tono Wilson. If y'all want to have more of his information and stuff, it is definitely on our Instagram. Where we tagged them and stuff in the post. So go to his page, check out his music. His latest project was Salah Salon, which was actually pretty amazing. It was pretty dope. I'm not going for it. Pretty dope. So go take a listen to that. Shout out to Tono for being our first guest. We really appreciate it.
Thank you again, Tono, if you're listening.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can follow him at Tono Wilson pretty much across all social media platforms. But don't forget to follow us at Taste Test Podcast on Instagram and Facebook, and on Twitter it's Taste Test Pod. We are on YouTube. We are also on Apple Podcasts and SoundCloud. We're gonna start releasing some stuff on Patreon too, and other platforms for podcasts. But like we said, it's been real. Thank you all for listening again. Taste Test Podcast. Y'all know the deal. We out.
Yes, sir. Hey. Peace.